Hello my brothers and sisters and welcome back to another action-packed episode of Chris the Butcher and Friends. Right, I've got a bit of a review. Also, it's a burger. It's just going to be a cheeseburger made with shin beef, which is here. I've got quite a bit of it, so because Kieran loves his cheeseburgers, I'm going to use the burger press that I've got and make a few and freeze them down. But I'm also going to cook a few for our tea. There it is, a big plate of shin. There's 1.5 kilo there. But the difference is, yes, I have got the mincer up there, but our kid, my brother, aka Puff Daddy, got me this for Christmas. The Sastar, is it Sastar? Sastar aluminium alloy meat mincer. So I've already took it out of the box. There it is. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to clamp it to the sides because I've got nowhere really to clamp it. And clamp it. Like the Beverly Hillbillies, isn't it? And see if I can mince this shin beef through that so we can make our burgers. But, do you know what? I think I should have picked something a little bit less harsh than shin. But hey, we'll find out together, shall we? Right, I think the trick with this is I need to cut it up really quite small so it'll go through the mincer. Now, I would have had to do this, even with the electric one that I've got, but not quite, probably not quite as small. And I wish I had a sharper knife. A butcher with a crap blunt knife. And I think to get it through that, we're looking at about that size. This should be a banging burger. Obviously, a shin it's really made for slow cooking, but it doesn't really matter because you can't get any more tenderized than minced, can you? But I can actually see me abandoning this and actually getting the mincer down and throwing it through that just for speed, or just, you know, I could be here a week putting it through the Sastar. Now, I don't know where it's come from. I don't know how much it cost because it was a present. You don't ask them questions, do you? I'm sure some eagle-eyed person will just Google it and let me know in the comments, but I'm not asking our kid anyway. Because someone gets a present. Oh, that's a nice present, mate. How much was it? You don't do it, do you? Right. I'm going to bat on here. I could be here a good while. If my knife was a little bit sharper, half the time. And I could end up losing a finger, so I've got to be careful and concentrate and stop talking. So I'll be back when it's diced. Right, you're going to have to excuse the angle. I'm a bit limited for room here. I don't know how this is going to work. I might struggle here, but there is my shin beef all diced. And what I need to do now is just start putting some mince in there, in the barrel. And basically, if I can hold this without it moving, this is going to be hard, isn't it? Turn it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to turn it the right way. Let's make sure I'm turning it the right way first. Supposedly I am. Let's manually get it down there. Oh, it's going through, something's going through, something's happening! Bit more mince in there. Oh my God, it's all over the place. Well, do you know what? Fuck it. It's not going to work, or if it is it's going to take me about 13 hours. So I'm going to break out the electric mincer and let's get cracking. Do that, I just want to show you something. Right, you can see in the head of the mincer there. You can see it's gone black. That is the metal burning the meat inside. That's the blade against the plate burning the meat before it even comes out. So Andy, you know what, mate? That was such a thoughtful gift. Thank you very much. But I think I'll clean it, put it somewhere as an ornament, because a meat mincer it is not. So let's break out the electric one. It's only the second time I've used the electric one, and crack on. Otherwise, we're going to be here till next Christmas. Right. I'm still glad I cut it up small. Right, let's put some meat in the barrel before we switch it on. From the right side, there it is. Careful. Our posser. Now, isn't that easier? Eh? Isn't that a damn sight bloody easier? Sorry, Andy. Like I said, do you know what? That is probably handy if you want to, like, mince. It'd probably be handy if you want to mince, like, small little vegetables, like maybe some minced garlic and stuff like that. But for me, it's no good. I think you've got to have somewhere proper to put it as well. But that was never going to mince this. It's going to take me 5 minutes in the electric one. Imagine how long it took me to mince it in the with the handheld Saz one. So the review of that is, it's a great little ornament, but it's a shit mincer. Now this, on other hands, is an absolute belting machine. I know that these, Lou bought me this last year as a present, and I think it was about 250 quid off Amazon. But, you know what I mean, if you want to buy stuff in bulk, like I'm going to do here now. Kieran likes his burgers, cheap burgers. He likes McDonald's, but it's expensive. So we buy sometimes the cheap frozen burgers from Tesco's. And for 8 burgers, they're £3.50. Now this shin beef cost me a tenner, and I'll get damn sight more quality burgers and probably more burgers for my money than I would do buying them cheap processed things. At least with this, you know what's in it, and you can season it as you go. I'm not going to put nothing in the mix at all. I'm going to season the burgers as I cook them, as it should be. So no breadcrumbs in this. No breadcrumbs, no salt, no pepper, no garlic, no onions, no anything, no eggs. Just pure, diced, minced, top quality shin beef from Garratt in Preston. So I'm nearly done here. Sometimes I like to mince it twice. I'm not mincing it twice. I'm just going to mince it at once, give it a quick rough up with my hands. We'll start making some burgers with a Vevo machine as soon as I clean this bugger and that other bugger. So if you're interested, that is what I've been left with. And I've changed my mind yet again. I'm just going to bowl these out by hand and press them by hand. I can't be bothered cleaning yet another machine. So I've already cleaned that other mincer and then the kitchen mincer. So I've already cleaned that and that's away. I'm not bothered. I'm going to spend too much time cleaning than making a burger. At the end of this, it would have been cheaper to just buy a pack of burgers for £3.50. Processed shit from Tesco's. But hey, mid shin beef on the course plate. Let's get them pressed out. So there are my 2 burgers that I took far longer than it should have done to produce. Could have done these in 5 minutes, you know what I mean? Just got some mince, made my own burgers. But you know what? Like me, faffed around, made it harder than it should have been, and we're just going to end up with a cheeseburger that tastes like a cheeseburger. But here in the Adam and Garratt, I have my own blend of SPG, salt, pepper and garlic, but it's more like a GSB, garlic, salt and pepper. Alright, so we're just going to get a good handful of that. I'm going to liberally sprinkle it over our burgers. Obviously, I won't do this with anyone else's because they won't like it, they won't appreciate it, but I will. So let's try this way, breaking it. Hopefully this season as well will keep it together. I also toyed with how I'm going to cook these, because I've already done Luke and Connor's and Kieran's, and I did them in the authentic, which I'm going to call Eric the authentic. I can't remember who suggested Eric, but whoever suggested Eric for the name of the authentic has won. Absolutely nothing, only bragging rights. So yeah, boy, on that side, pat pat pat. Hey Pat, Pat, hey Pat. And after that, my impressions aren't the best in the world. Right, them are good to go. I've got some, oh yeah, I was all about how I'm going to cook them, weren't I? I'm going to cook them in the copper film on the hob on a medium heat. Not too high, because I don't want them to burn. I want them to cook and I want them to be moist. And I want them to be good. So, let's get down that way and start get cooking. Start get cooking. What does that mean? Let's start cooking. Do you know what? You could probably argue that there's a little bit too much oil in there, but you know what? I've got to the point of not giving a fuck. So let's get our burgers in. Now the oil is quite hot. It's not mega hot because I haven't got the pan screaming hot. And obviously I could have waited another 5 minutes and put them in then, so... Do you know what? We're just waiting even longer, aren't I? Making the job even harder. So anyway, we'll get them bubbling and we'll get them roasting and we'll get them frying. We'll get them getting fucked up or something, I don't know. But and we'll flip them a couple of times, throw some cheese on them, throw them on a bun, get them down my gizzard and fuck it off. Right, let's get these buggers flipped. They've been in a good 5-6 minutes, so... Oh, yeah. I tell you what, they smell absolutely luscious. So I'm going to go and do a flip on them once, because they're not that thick. It's good quality meat. So what I will do is I'll give them about 3 to 4 minutes. I'm going to throw some cheese on them, and then I'm going to get them out. And because I've faffed around that much, I might as well throw a fried egg in there as well. Not just one, but 2 fried eggs. Probably fuck them up as well and take longer than it should do cook them as well. Time to put our cheap plastic cheese on. 88p from Tesco's for 15 slices. And you know what? You're going to put on the burger. It's alright, you know what I mean? This cheap processed cheese is good for a burger. And that is it. I like to eat it straight out of the wrapper. Me bang, straight down my gizzard when I'm a bit peckish. So that we're going to let that run. So when that is finished, we're going to get them out and we're going to get a couple of fried eggs in. Right, they're done for me. Don't forget, when I put the egg on top as well, it's going to help melt the cheese a little bit more. Really should put a lid on it, drop a bit of water in it, drop a bit of lid, drop a lid on it, so it steams it. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to give that a quick rinse because the eggs are not going to cook in, they're just going to stick and I'm just going to be scrambled. So I'll be back with the eggs. Now, I can't speak for anyone else, but does anyone else have a pan that's just for eggs? Because that is our pan. Lou christened it about 5-6 years ago, and I've learned that cooking eggs, just eggs in that pan, is absolutely a goldmine. So anyway, let's get one in. And I haven't popped it. Right, quick, get the other one in because I want to cook it roughly at the same time. Oh, for fuck's sake. This for fucking hell fire. Oh! Look at the state! Lou's gonna fucking kill me. What was I saying? What was I saying? Do you know what? I have officially now lost the will to live. Oh. Right, anyway, before I go any further, let's put some SPG on the eggs. I'm not doing it again because I can't be fucking bothered. SPG. Just give it a bit of fucking flavour. Bang. Oh, the smell of that egg on the top, it's absolutely hanging. I'm going to have to wait till that... Oh! Put me off my tea. Honest to God, why can anything just go right? Right, anyway, I'll cook them and we'll stick them on these burgers. Do what I need to do and just fuck off to bed. Right. Oh, fuck. Honest to God, my hob is burnt to high heaven. Right, the first egg I'm putting on is the one that basically I cooked halfway across the hob before it hit the fucking pan. And it's that one. This one's pretty perfect, to be honest with you. It just got cooked with a half-boiled one. Right, there we go. There we are. If you're going to have a cheeseburger, why not have an egg on it? I've got a massive clean-up job here. Right, anyway, where's my knife gone? Here it is. There's no point doing it with... There's no point cracking that one, but this one you do it with it. That is not running, but it is a runny egg. That one, absolute dog shit. So we'll put the lid on that. Oh yes, there we got some yolk coming down there. We'll do that. We'll get our thumbnail and we'll slide it down our gizzard. There it is, brothers and sisters. That is the one with a decent egg on it, not the one that I obliterated all over the hob and under the pan where it was hot and basically cooked an egg straight on the hob top. Anyway, it smells good. It's took long enough. I could have done a day's work in the time it took me to do this. So, bon apple tree, let's get them together. You know what? It was worth the wait because that is a banging burger. That shin beef just gives it a proper, ultimate beefy taste. You don't get a processed taste or processed anything like that. It's just a proper beefy, meaty taste. That, brothers and sisters, is absolutely banging. What, my brethren? That, I made that 10 times harder and longer than it should have been. I should have just got some mince, done some SPG, made the burgers, seasoned them, threw them in a frying pan and put them on a muffin with an egg. I could have had that done in about 15 minutes. I've been doing this now, fucking around with a handheld mincer at work. I had to clean that, then I had to get the mincer out, use that, and then clean that. I've been messing around now for about 2 hours to do. To basically make 6 burgers, 8 burgers, 2 for me, 2 for Luke, 2 for Connor, 2 for Kieran, and that is it. 2 hours for 8 burgers, bloody hell. But you know what? I do this for your viewing pleasure. Not my pleasure, because I lost the will to live about an hour and 45 minutes ago when that handheld mincer didn't do fuck all. So anyway, it was a good burger in the end. The egg, one of the eggs, so you know what I mean, it's just standard, and you know what I mean. You're never always going to make the perfect egg. With me, you're never always going to make a decent egg, ever. It's just never going to happen. I ain't got the capability of frying a decent egg. But with all that, I liked it. And if you like this, press like, comment, share it on your social media, and subscribe. And become a member of #2CCB, where I fucking love you.